Okay, the next most common task you're going to want to be engaged in is reviewing the documentation and potentially uploading and modifying. So what I'll do here is just use one of the quick links from the dashboard. So I can jump into the DMS by clicking on that folder link to review the SPS reports, and that gives you a number of documents there from us. But the area of most interest, and now I'm right mouse button clicking there, hit expand all, and then that creates a fairly extensive, you'll see there it's growing quite a bit and creating all of the folders and subfolders. So when you were demonstrating this to others, you would show them, okay, there is the plant dossier in all of its finery, so with all of the information, and we can look at specific information such as approval certification of the type documentation that's available there in that place. So probably what I should have done there to show you is those vertical bars, if you get them on the dots, will drag left and right, but it's a little bit easier if you just click the right buttons, because normally you're wanting to move a panel, so that links panel was not of interest there, and whereas looking at information there. Okay, so that's how to get into documents. You can look at any of the folders just by clicking it on the folder in the left, and you can see there's a whole bunch of conformity certificates, etc., that have been uploaded. And I think what happens here is, just to make the screen a little bit clearer, I'll move the folders away, I'll open the links panel up, and once you select any one of these items, it opens up on changes the context of the links panel on the right. So I've just done that there. Now if I double click that takes me through to an asset, and then you can see the flip side to this is the asset saying, okay, look, there's the electrical control system. If I click that, it'll open up the, oh sorry, no, it just opens up all of the items, which I can see here as well by opening up the folder view of the assets. Okay, so there's breadcrumbs left down the bottom, which is another feature. Clicking DMS takes me back to where I was. I then hide the links panel, open the panel on the left, and that brings me back to the point I was at. So you can also add a document. You can add different types of documents, but I'll just sort of look at the add document in the first instance. And as you go into this, you'll find that you can conduct a range of different activities. So if I click on the add document button, I can then give the document a name, a description, keywords. I can select from one of a number of types, and we can certainly add additional types. You can say who is responsible. You can also do these things fairly quickly. So if I start typing, say, Warren's name, it comes up saying, okay, well there's the roles that Warren's engaged for, so I can select him for either one. You choose a file similar to that, and that lets you pick up any of the available files off your hard drive and then store them in the cloud on the P2B server. Okay, I won't actually create the document, but what I will do here is sort of say, okay, this is the DMS, is a very high level view. There's a lot more information available at our wiki. So if you look at the P2B wiki, it brings you into, and I will give you another link there, but it's just wiki.p2b.com.au, and that then takes you to help topics or tutorials, and the tutorials are quite useful. For example, you can look at saying, oh, I want to find out more about the document management system, and that walks you through all of the different items and activities that you can conduct. So hopefully this has been reasonably helpful and introduced you to documents. Again, a key tip to remember is the arrows to open and close, grab the bar and move to change the shape of the view that you're looking at. The central panel is the focus panel, the right panel is links, the left panel is folders. When in doubt, jump back to the dashboard, and that takes you back to the key area. Okay, I'll sign off at that and do one more video on the risk management side, and that will hopefully be a good overview of the system.